Welcome. There was a heated argument on Vande Mataram yesterday in the Parliament. Of course, the Honorable Prime Minister has given a fair speech, and the opposition, like from India Bloc, many people defended the freedom fighters, then who adopted only two stanzas of Vande Mataram. Simply, this is my understanding. I look the things in very plain and humanitarian and as well as right and the unity context. I just want to know that when I was a child in the college, we planned to go for a visit, just for a one-day visit to a park where we carry our food and all, order from the restaurant and all, right? As a team from the class. See, because it's a class. See, in the classroom, the discussion comes that what food we have to order. In the park, what food we have to order. Fortunately, or yeah, it's fortunately, most of our friends are non-vegetarians, at least 4 or 5 from Brahmin community, or 1 or 2, Vaishyas, and the remaining majority may be non-vegetarians, but at least 5 to 10 members are from non-vegetarian background. So there was a discussion that what food we had to order, but keeping our Brahmin friends and Vaishya friends in the mind, we thought of not carrying non-veg because even the Brahmins will be there, so let us respect them. So let's only go for a food that shoots to all, that is a vegetarian food, because it's a class visit to a park. It's very simple, clear crystal understanding that even though they're minority, that time in the class, Brahmins and Vaishyas will be minority because out of 60 students, vegetarians will be minority and non-vegetarians will be majority. But we keep the minority in the mind, at taking them into consideration, that we avoided non-veg to respect them. Simple, okay? That's how we look at the things. The same way, like here, the freedom fighters, they have done the same thing, that when they're picking up this Vande Mataram as the national song, that time there were 30% of Muslim population in India, and the last 4 stanzas included about different Hindu deities to respect the Muslims also, to make India united and a secular nation. They simply adopted first 2. That is how they did it, to unite them to fight against the British. That is how I look at the things, right? How we respected Brahmins and Vaishyas, not to hurt them. Same way, like here, they don't want to hurt the Muslims. So they picked up only first 2 stanzas. If some people, when the discussion was going on then when we are students, of course, there will be a group who argue that if they don't want to eat, let them not eat. We want to eat non-veg. It's their problem. It's not our problem. Do you starch our stomach just because they don't want to eat non-veg? So there will be a group, right? So now that group, they're arguing now that so what if Muslims were there? This is our this is our prestige of our goddess. So you should have picked up the entire stanzas. We don't mind if the Muslim gets hurt or not. So that's how I understood the things. This is how the defense and offense both took place in the parliament yesterday. Of course, Narendra Modi ji, that's what he said, that we were not bothered about how you tried to please the Muslims then. So he picked up only first 2 stanzas. That's an allegation of Narendra Modi ji. That's what said. The few people who say that we don't, why should we starch our stomach for Brahmins and Kshatriyas and then we want to eat non-veg if they get hurt or not. So the kind of people will be there, right? Same kind. I did not find any difference from the Honorable Prime Minister's argument saying that you removed our national stanzas, right? Removed our national stanza. So, but simply what I understand is that that's how he believed, Narendra Modi ji. But anyway, there are some defense arguments, like how I argued now for a united visit of students from a class, because it is a mix of multi-caste, multi-religion, multi-language class, right? How we unitedly wanted to visit a place, like how they wanted to fight British that time. So they have adopted that first two stanzas, hurting the other community of Muslims. Simple. There is no discussion is required for that, as far as my knowledge is concerned. But the Vande Mataram, of course, yesterday Rahul Gandhi, the leader of opposition, he did not participate, and they asked why you did not attend the meeting, and he said that please listen to the Priyanka speech. He said you listen to Priyanka's speech. Okay, let us listen to Priyanka's speech. What actually Priyanka spoke yesterday? Priyanka Gandhi, she affirmed the song's unbreakable place in Indian identity. It is our national song. What debate there can be? Vande Mataram is part of soul of India. It remains etched in the hearts of all Indians. That's what Priyanka Gandhi said, and she accused PM Modi of a sin by politicizing it. She said, we are committing a sin by bringing our national song into controversy, insulting great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, Acharya Narendra Dev, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Rabindranath Tagore, B.R. Ambedkar. All these people accepted it, and we are humiliating them by making this a controversial topic. Narendra Modi ji, according to Priyanka Gandhi, she said that he did sin. That's what actually she spoke yesterday in the Parliament. She cited few facts to counter Modi claims, noting that first two stanzas were officially declared the national song in 1950 by President Rajendra Prasad in the Constituent Assembly, with no objections from leaders like Ambedkar, Shyam Prasad Mukherjee. Shyam Prasad Mukherjee, he was a RSS leader then, Jansangh founder. He was also part of RSS. That he also agreed, Ambedkar agreed, and they took the decision in 1950 by Babu Rajendra Prasad. So then why was there such huge and controversy just for electoral political agenda in West Bengal? You raised this issue only to gain some votes from West Bengal, to frame its agenda ahead of the assembly elections in West Bengal. The Prime Minister wants to play his role in that. So that's why he made this a controversy. To attack freedom fighters, to level allegations against those who led the freedom struggle and made sacrifices is not correct. That's what she said. Listed allegations against Nehru and others. Let's have to dedicate debate to close this chapter. That's what she said. And also she accused that to distract free people from real issues like unemployment, price rise, want to keep things aside, and just by highlighting this issue. That's what Priyanka Gandhi, at least Narendra Modi ji, and few other people also spoke, like Gaurav Gogoi. He also spoke. He said, Congress deputy leader, of course, Lok Sabha, Gaurav Gogoi, he said, he accused Narendra Modi of habit of repeatedly targeting Nehru, citing instances like 14 mentions in the Operation Sindoor debate and 15 in the 2022 President's Address discussion. Stressed that Vande Mataram was first sung at the 1896 Calcutta Congress session under Congress auspices and elevated to national song status by the party in 1950. That's what actually he said. BJP cannot tarnish Jawaharlal Nehru's legacy or rewrite history. Rejected Modi's claim of Congress weakening the song, noting that Muslim League demanded a boycott while Congress leaders, including Nehru, stood firm for unity. Argued Nehru's era saw the song as a unifying force, not a tool for division. He means to say that Muslims, they wanted not to make this what is Vande Mataram as a national song, but Nehru took decision, this is appeasement of Hindus, not appeasement of Muslims. That's what exactly he said. Okay. So Akhilesh Yadav, he also warned against using Vande Mataram as a political tool to impose beliefs or create divisions, and emphasizing its role for uniting diverse groups during the freedom movement. During the freedom, criticized BJP for lecturing on nationalism while ignoring current issues like unemployment. Indirectly defended Nehru by portraying Congress 1937 decision as a pragmatic step for harmony among rising communalism, contrasting with BJP's divisive politics. And Mahuwa Moitra, Trinamool Congress, she said, fiercely attacked the debate, right, electoral ploy for 2026 by West Bengal, BJP's commitment, a badly scripted comedy, she said, accusing them of and butchering the soul of the song more than the historical revelation act. She mocked BJP MPs for mispronouncing, singing it, and linking it to the failures like pollution and the speech. That's what she said. And there is Imran Masood, another Congress leader. He also responded to Modi's direct jabs at Nehru, highlighting BJP's figure of the Gandhi family and Congress sacrifices, noted historical aliens to flip the appeasement narrative. So that's what actually Vande Mataram, citing personal religious beliefs, but this did not derail the verbal defense. That's what actually he said. Of course, he countered the Modi's bowing to Muslim League charge by citing BJP is afraid of Congress and Gandhi family. In fact, it was Hindu Mahasabha who formed government in coalition with Muslim League in the 1940s. So defended Nehru's jail time, 12 years for independence, and leadership as proof of unwavering patriotism and not appeasement. That's what actually the different people argued in favor of Nehru and defending the first stanzas of Vande Mataram. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Namaskar.